Thank you. Never bite the hand that feeds you. You get way less blood if you cut it off instead. Side note, Marvel did admit they were paying homage to Empire Strikes Back when they set it up for a person to lose a hand in all of their Phase 2 MCU movies. To me, this movie took long as hell, but the characters in it are so interesting, so at least you could trick yourself into thinking that time goes by fast. One of the guys is real cool, and whenever he's in trouble, you're in awe when he has to travel at light speed. There's a dude with a cape who seems calm for a majority of the time, but as soon as you disagree with him, he tries to choke the death out of you. Plus, there's a set of fraternal twins in the movie, and their relationship is, for lack of a better adjective, disgusting. I got sisters too, and I love those chicks from the bottom of my heart, but EU. And if I was society, I'd probably frown on this relationship just like the next guy. In the beginning of the movie, we find our heroes in a battle, and all you can see is snowflakes and a beast hitting everybody with one-hitter quitters. Afterwards, one of the main guys is injured, and they have to use the same advanced technology Vegeta and Goku use when they get whooped. We're then introduced to the supervillain of the movie by way of a blue Microsoft Paint hologram. His evil plans are to recruit the twins, or at least one of them, so no one can stand in his way basically. And the bad guy sends drones to destroy the good guy's command center. The plan is directly effective because their systems are down, and it's indirectly effective because it eventually leads to the good guys splitting up. One group goes into hiding, and the arguably strongest one goes on a solo mission. Where, do you ask? Well, DC goes to Jupiter to get more stupider, and Disney goes to college to get more knowledge. So the Lone Ranger meets up with this wise teacher, and the wise teacher guy leads them on a quest for wisdom, inner peace, and all of the above. But instead, all they're able to find is jacuzzi water and the cave that causes the hero to hallucinate about his future, and ouch, because it's painfully obvious that all of his hallucinations are just set up, so none of it will come to pass until the sequels. Back to the group that chose to go into hiding. They find a place way out in the boondocks, and it's lonely at first, but it gets way better when they're reunited with one of their old black friends. While they reminisce, the bad guy is up to no good. He's been recycling old robot parts underground, and the bad guy has this body in a capsule thingy, and everything was going good for him until this part. The bad guy double crosses one of his associates when he suddenly changes the deal they agreed on, and this leads to his downfall because he adds another enemy to his list. The body in the capsule thingy gets loaded onto the back of a plane, and after that, it's on basically. Some of the good guys are behind bars, but they're rescued by a friend. So you're thinking they're gonna live happily ever after, but not yet, because the city in the clouds is in danger, so the drama is just beginning if anything. The black guy tells the whole city they need to evacuate ASAP. People start running like they're forced, but luckily barely anybody dies, I think. Later on, after all that action, we get a heartfelt moment part where one of the twins is in trouble, and the other twin can sense it without having to be in the same room, and you're like, aww. In the end, the world is safe, for now at least. The movie hints at an upcoming sequel when the strongest character puts on a metal handpiece, which is probably symbolic for the next movie, meaning the gloves are definitely coming off. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. Hey Benny, you think I left anything out?
I noticed a few things.
No biggie, feel free to share.
I thought you'd never ask. Number one, I agree with your first reason 100%. I'd also like to add that in both movies, if you want to get technical, multiple peoples get their arms cut off. Over here, it's organic. Over here, it's robotic. 2, and still, only for being technical and going off of organs to mechanic ratios, the villain in this movie is more machine than man. 3, and one of the biggest twists ever in this cinematic universe, we find out that one of the characters that we thought we had all figured out has been living a double life and has a son and daughter that nobody knew about. 4, and there's this other guy in the movie who keeps trying to do the right thing and control his anger all the time, but everyone around him is a bad influence. 5, at the part where the two characters are in love and the girl tells the guy her true feelings and they kiss, and before they even get 3 words in, he falls into a pit and leaves her hanging. 6, the same girl is left hanging at the end too, and she's sad because her lover is missing without a trace and won't be back until the next movie. That's all I got. And those are 30 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so. If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 Reason videos. Huge round of applause for Benny from Comicstorian. For those of you who don't know, Comicstorian is a YouTube channel where Benny takes classic comic book stories and breaks them down into digestible bites and reads them back to you in dramatic fashion. I always thought comics were cool anyway, but his style adds flair to the stories I grew up on as a kid. So if you like comic books, comic book characters / comic book movies, visit his channel and tell him I sent you.
Hey yo, what's up? What's my theme music? Best elevator music I've ever heard.